Welcome to today's video, where we'll explore how to auto-create pictures in Doxygen using references generated. If you're working on a large project, chances are you've encountered Doxygen, a popular documentation generator tool. One of the challenges of using Doxygen is creating visual aids like diagrams and flowcharts to help illustrate complex concepts. That's where this video comes in. We'll show you how to leverage the references generated by Doxygen to automatically create pictures that enhance your documentation. In this video, we'll cover what Doxygen is, its importance in project documentation, and a step-by-step guide on how to auto-create pictures using references. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to simplify your documentation process and make your documentation more engaging for your audience. To start with, let's briefly introduce Doxygen. Doxygen is an open source tool that allows developers to generate HTML documentation from source code comments. It supports various programming languages and provides features like syntax highlighting, cross-referencing, and custom tags. One of the powerful features of Doxygen is its ability to generate references for functions, classes, and variables. Now, let's dive into how we can use these generated references to auto-create pictures. The process involves a few key steps. 1. Generate references first. You need to configure Doxygen to generate references for your project. This typically involves adding comments to your source code that describe the functionality of your functions and classes. 2. Create a diagram template next. You'll create a diagram template using a tool like Graphics or Plantimal. These tools allow you to define diagrams using simple syntax and then render them as images. 3. Use references in your template. In this step, you incorporate the references generated by Doxygen into your diagram template. This involves replacing placeholder text in your template with actual function names, class names, and variable names from your project. 4. Render the diagrams with your template updated with references. You can now render the diagrams as images. Depending on the tool you're using, this might involve running a command line utility or clicking a button in a graphical interface. 5. Integrate images into your documentation. Finally, you integrate the rendered images back into your Doxygen documentation. This typically involves updating your configuration file to include the new image files and possibly adding links to these images from within your source code comments. To make this process clearer, let's use an analogy. Think of Doxygen as a librarian who helps organize books, your source code, on shelves, the generated HTML documentation. The references are like catalog cards that describe each book. By using these catalog cards in your diagram template, you're effectively creating custom maps that help readers navigate the library more easily. To summarize, we covered how to auto-create pictures in Doxygen using generated references. The key points to remember are: configure Doxygen to generate references for your project. Create a diagram template using a tool like Graphics or Plantimal. Incorporate the references into your diagram template. Render the diagrams as images. Integrate these images back into your Doxygen documentation. Thank you for watching this video on how to auto-create pictures in Doxygen. By following the steps outlined here, you can enhance your project's documentation and make it more accessible to others. If you have any questions or would like further clarification on any of the points covered, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, consider liking and subscribing for more content related to coding tips, software tools, and productivity hacks. Your engagement is crucial in helping us create content that resonates with developers and learners alike. Thanks again for your time. Award time.